Hello everybody, today Sylvia and I are in the village of Great Easton, just a few miles northwest of Great Dunmow, and we're going to take a 4 or 5 mile circular walk around some of the local villages. Now we've never been here before, so hopefully we'll see some surprises. Anyway, it's a warm one today, so we've got plenty of water with us. Right, let's go.
Hey.
Great Easton village is situated about 2 miles north of Great Dunmow and 1 mile from its neighbouring village of Little Easton. We're starting our walk from the church and heading eastwards out of the village on a lane known as the Endway. Well, as we approach the junction with the B184, we come across a rather upmarket car showroom. Sylvie spotted something. It's a Rolls-Royce showroom. You're not having one, Sylv? No, you can't, sorry. No, I'm sorry, Sylv. I'm sorry.
Oh well, when we win the lottery.
When we win the lottery, okay,
I'll have two.
you can buy me one. After continuing northwards for a few hundred yards along the B184, we turn left onto a footpath. The footpath takes us over a mile across several fields towards the little hamlet of Tilty. Sylvie loves these things. She really struggles to get her leg over on them. And she proved me wrong. We eventually reached St Mary's Church in Tilty and stopped for a break. After our break, we enter a nearby pasture which was once the site of a Cistercian Abbey. The abbey was founded in the year 1153 and became home to monks who came from other established abbeys around the country. On Christmas Day in 1215, King John's soldiers ransacked the abbey and took anything of value after a dispute over taxes. Although the abbey flourished for another 300 years, it was eventually dissolved during the Reformation under Henry VIII in 1536. We move on to look at another historical building, which is Tilty Mill. The mill dates from the early 18th century, but over recent decades has fallen into disrepair. Although it's a listed building, it has become the subject of a dispute. The current owners want to convert it into housing, whilst many locals want to see it restored as a working museum. We eventually leave Tilty and head back towards Great Easton. We pass back through Great Easton as we head towards our next destination, Little Easton Manor. The walk takes us for about a mile along a country road curiously named Laundry Lane. We eventually come to a building with a sign hanging outside that looks as if it could be a pub. After a brief chat with the owner, we were amazed to find that it actually was a laundry house for the local manor house. No drinks to be had here then. As we approach Little Easton Manor, we pass several lakes and ponds. The lakes are teeming with large fish, mostly carp. Little Easton Manor was owned by the Countess of Warwick during the late 1800s and early 1900s. She was fond of the arts and formed a theatre here in a barn. In fact, many of the buildings in the village bear her monogram in the form of a large W. The writer and novelist H.G. Wells, who was a friend of the Countess, came to live in the village in 1911. We take a quick look inside the churchyard where the remains of the village stocks are situated. Don't get any funny ideas. After an hour looking around the village, Sylvia and I head back towards Great Easton. Well, it's been an enjoyable walk. It's been quite a warm one today, about 25 degrees most of the way. Fortunately, this last bit, down to Little Easton Manor, it's been mostly in the shade, so it's been quite nice. But I think we've done probably about 6 or 7 miles, a couple more than we expected, but we've had a great day. Anyway, see you next time. Ugh.